Since the beginning of time, women have been involved in agriculture. With every woman, there's a story to tell and a lesson to learn. We rely on their strength.
We know that we take good care of our animals. We know that we care for them. We care for the animals. We care for our environment. We care for our neighbors.
Farmers are resilient. We're taught to be that way.
There is a need for women to review their role in agriculture and even recognize their role in agriculture.
I think women can do a lot of the things that men can do, but we are different creatures, and we each have our things that we're better at.
To demonstrate the strength of women in agriculture, we look to Friends and Farms. It all begins with the partnership.
I was in 4-H and FFA, and I enjoyed exhibiting the cattle and hogs that we raised. I also met my future husband through 4-H. We both showed cattle.
But when we had met, we really didn't hit off our relationship then, even though I would have liked to have.
So I attended the University of Nebraska and got a degree in animal science.
And she stood out. Her background in ag was obvious.
And I kind of knew who he was, and we both were at UNL at the same time.
I remember that quite well, although she may not, but I remember it well.
We got married a few years later, and I moved here to Fullerton, where Craig is from. He also grew up on a farm and was involved in livestock, and he especially has a passion for growing crops.
She had that passion for ag. She had brought with her a wisdom and knowledge in livestock that was far and above anyone I knew.
So I brought pigs to our operation, and he continued to raise crops, and we both liked the cattle and kind of did that together. We sell our calves in the fall right off the cow, and we've continued to increase the acres that we farm. We like being able to work together, and we try to make major decisions together and bounce ideas off each other. Hopefully 2 heads are better than one. That's our goal. It's been a great way for us to bring our daughters up and have them learn about agriculture.
One day my mom texted me like right before school got out, which just because it was an emergency, otherwise she would not have texted me during school. But one of the heifers was calving, and she thought it was having trouble and it would probably have to be pulled. So she asked me if I could come home as fast as I could after school because she knew she might need a little help. But I got home as fast as I could without breaking the law or anything. And we got the heifer in the barn.
I love livestock, and I enjoy working with livestock, and calving is one of my favorite times of the year, and I really enjoy being able to help out with that.
I was nervous, but Mom was totally calm. She knew what to do. She got the puller out. I was nervous again, but Mom was calm. We got the calf pulled. There was a little bit of trouble, but the mama and baby ended up being fine. People just don't think that like their mom knows what to do. Like when a cow is calving, like they'd think that they'd have to call the vet, or like since Dad was gone, we'd have to call someone else. But we didn't have to do any of that because Mom knew exactly what to do, and I was just really proud of her. I was just thinking like girls rule. Like
everything we do as a family, whether that's picking up, laying out pipe, vaccinating calves, getting heifers ready to AI.
Craig plants our crops. Our whole family gets involved in irrigating. We have quite a bit of need for help with laying out irrigation pipe, and our daughters are quite familiar with every aspect of irrigating. And
for the last couple years, I've been involved in every load of pipe, laying it out and picking it up.
I would totally be okay with it if they would do irrigation pipe, laying out and picking up, because that is probably my least favorite job. But I still help with it because I'm always willing to help with the operation like my mom has done.
My parents were both made agriculture their way of life, and it's not something they have to do, it's something they get to do. That's kind of the mindset they've always had.
By fostering the growth and success of others, we strengthen our communities.
I lead a 4-H club now, and I really enjoy watching the kids learn and grow and develop.
Jen is a valuable member of the Nance County 4-H Council. She is very dependable. She's a go-getter, and she gets the job done in helping provide some guidance for our youth program in Nance County.
4-H and FFA have provided us and our children with many valuable experiences and life skills.
This past summer I got pigs, and I just kind of wanted to have them as pets, and I did not want to show them, but she convinced me to show them, and I was dreading it, but now I like it a lot, and we ended up selling those hogs, and I plan on getting more next year to breed, and I'm thankful for that now. And she's very good at bringing me out of my comfort zone. She helps me with my FFA projects in school and with every season of agriculture, as planting season, calving season, and harvesting. And she saves time for her own hobbies as well.
My mom and I have recently, within the last 3 years, both started to really enjoy running long distances. It's a way to balance stress and get our mind off things.
I think that part of being able to take good care of my family is taking good care of myself. I enjoy running, and this past year I became a member of Team Beef Nebraska. I attended some training meetings at UNL where I learned more about nutrition and training, and I ran the Lincoln Half Marathon.
So my mom and I did that together, along with about 50 other people who had on these red Team Beef shirts, and so we got all kinds of "Go Beef" all the way through the route, and it was just really fun.
I always feel better when I exercise, and since I have daughters, I want to set a good example to them to take care of themselves, and also I want to show them that it's never too late to set a goal or try something new that you can achieve.
My mom told me before we started running, okay, now if you want to go your own pace, you can stay ahead of me, and that's fine. I'll just meet you at the end. It ends in Memorial Stadium. Well, she had an amazing drive, and we stayed together the entire run, and I was not trying to slow down for her. We stayed together the entire time until the end of the half marathon, and it was just fun because it just really brought us closer together and just showed me how if she has something set in her mind that she's going to do it, she's going to do it.
My strength comes from my faith, and that started with the way I was raised. My parents brought us up. We went to church every Sunday, and we lived our faith at home. My parents talked about God in the home, and we've tried to do that with our kids as well.
My mom learned a lot of her values about working on the farm and helping others because that's how her mom was. And then when my grandma passed away, the pastor knew my grandma Stella really well, and he talked about her having a quiet strength, and I think that legacy continued with my mom. She's always been a person more actions speak louder than words. She definitely lives that. She's a quiet person, but she serves through her actions.
Jan is the type of person who has, and I was always drawn to that, even when I first met her, was that smile, that she has that wit about her. She has that an intelligence that it just stands out, and people are drawn to her for that.
The Agceptional Women's Conference, an initiative of the Northeast Community College Agriculture Department, seeks to educate, motivate, and celebrate women in agriculture. The first Agceptional Woman of the Year award was given to Bonnie Schultz in 2010, in 2011 to Jan Miller, and in 2012 to Nancy Kirkholm. This year, in honor of her quiet strength, her skills, knowledge, involvement, and dedication to agriculture, the 2013 Agceptional Woman of the Year award goes to Jan Frenzen.
There's a story to tell, there's a lesson to learn. An exceptional woman, oh, you know she'll be taking a turn. The seeds that she plants, they grow tall and strong. She's been ignored for far too long. With an exceptional woman, you can't go wrong.
Jan, your leadership of the Western 4-H Club for the past 7 years and guiding the 30-plus members and teaching them the connection and the importance of agriculture in their daily lives is greatly appreciated. Thank you for your communication and leadership skills on the Nance County 4-H Council. You are a valuable asset in providing guidance and direction to the 4-H program in Nance County. You keep the spirit of caring, sharing, laughing, and passing along the involvement of women in agriculture legacy alive in your community. Congratulations on being named the 2013 Agceptional Award winner.
Jan, you're very deserving of this. You've been one that's always enjoyed standing on the sidelines and not taking the limelight or the glory for something. Well, I assure you, you've earned this, you deserve this, and I'm very proud of you. I love you. Congratulations.
Mom, I'm so proud of you and I appreciate all that you do for me. Thank you for always being my rock. I love you.
Mom, you deserve this. I'm so proud of you and everything you do, you accomplish. You've helped shape me into the person I am today, and I thank you for that. You're so special to me and my sisters and Dad, and I love you lots. Congratulations.
This is something to honor you because we know that you're not going to say anything to brag about yourself, and this is something you definitely deserve, and thanks for everything, and I love you.
We as women in agriculture need to remember that what we do every day is important. Even though there are times we don't feel appreciated or understood, we really do make a difference in the lives of our families, our communities, our country, and our world every day.
She laughs, she loves, she cries.